So welcome back to Margot Bell Designs. Tomorrow is Remembrance Day, so how about we put together a little poppy. So we can put it on our outfit, or we can put it in the hair with a clip. Really quick way to do a poppy that's actually 3D. So we've got that proper real middle bit, and then we're just popping a safety pin on the back. Okay, quick and easy, and just a slightly different way of just plain crochet. So this poppy is just a design that I've come up with. I like to create things for myself, being a pattern maker, but I really wanted to get that 3D-ness of our poppy so that it actually sticks out from your garment and really stands out and makes a difference, and it's quite a talking point. So here we go. Basic crochet start with a hitch, and then not too tight. I'm just going to do 5 chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go back into the first chain and back through both of those loops. Now, because black is quite hard to see, it's easier if we go back right into the middle circle, okay? Which I like to do. It's kind of a different way of crocheting. Then you don't have to concentrate on each stitch that you're going into. Make sure you get the right size crochet hook for your wool, otherwise it makes life difficult. And 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And I'm just going to do 2 chains and go back in for another 3. So we're going to have 4 lots of 3. 4 lots of 3, lots of 3. Through that middle, so we don't have to focus on any particular stitch. And third one. Two. And then we go back into our first top of our 3 stitches. Let's do 1 and I'll pull that over. So we have 4 lots of 3. So you've got 3, 3, 3, and 3. So we've got our 4 sides of our poppy bud in the middle. So pull a nice big loop. And when you chop off this black, make sure that it's nice and long, like probably about 30 centimeters long. Got a long tail to work with, so that when we loop that back over, to finish it off, we've got a big long tail. We'll see why in a moment. So we have our long thread on our black, and you can see we've got the 4 corners of our, I'll stick my fingers through, there's 4 corners, and that's where we're going to put our petals into. So we start on the red with another hitch knot. And we're going to work into the corners. So this is how I like to pick up my thread. 1, 2, and then 3 between my thumb and third finger. So going around, through that gap. Now we've got our triple stitch. 1, 2, 3, and we need 8 of those in this gap. Right, 1, 2 chain stitch, then in the next corner another 8 triple stitches. 1, 2, 3 times 8. Two chains, and in the next corner another 8 triples. Right, 1, 2, and the last corner. Right, 2 chains, and go back into our original one. And off. And I need to leave a little bit of a, I always like to hold that at the end and trim it off, because we've got to have enough to stitch on our safety pin or our brooch clip. If you don't have a brooch clip, you can always use a safety pin. So then we have 3 lots of 3 stitches times 4, and then 8, 2 chain, 8, 2 chain, 8, 2 chain, 8, 2 chain. And over to the other side, we knot up our red. One long red one and one short red one, using our bodkin around the needle. And thread this back in. I don't do too big a stitches that it shows through on the other side. If you just catch the back of these, you just find that you can just tuck it back in quite nicely, even though it's a big needle. Don't pull it too tight to distort it. That's over once or twice. And do a knot to finish off with. Back on itself. And we can trim that off. There's very slim chance of that coming undone. We'll leave this red one here to put our safety pin on later. The smaller black one we'll use, and get rid of that and tuck it in, same as we've just done the red one, because we only need one long black one. Let's tuck this in. myself. Off. Right, then our big long black end, we're going to thread through to the right side. So we've got our big long black yarn end. Then we're going to fold it in half, the right side up. And we're just going to squish all the petals down into your hand so that we've got this nice 3D centre of our flower. Then with this yarn, we're just going to wrap it around the middle, nice and tight, to hold that in a nice little bubble. And then we can knot it back on itself. Go around 4 or 5 times and knot it back on itself. So you've got a nice bubble at the top. And then again. Then, using our needle, I'm going to touch this back to the wrong side and just neaten it off on the inside, okay? On the black section, you don't want to stitch. Bring it back to the wrong side. We're just going to neaten it off within the black. If you're stitching the black in the red, it's not going to work. It's going to show up. So we just catch it under. It's fairly thick in there. And trim that off. Then, looking good. We just need our safety pin or our brooch clip to be attached onto the back. So we're going to put it in, let's work out which way you're going to open it, okay? In one of the black sections. So you've got to work out that you don't want any silver showing on the other side, okay? So you need to position it right in the middle, but if it flips up, you don't want to show that on the other side as well. And we're going to use this yarn that we've still got on our end to sew our safety pin onto the back of our flower, our poppy, for Remembrance Day.
I always used to find it amusing that these flowers were called poppy flowers because I thought they were named after my pop, who was in the Second World War.
Right, so we'll just thread that in, and we're just going to make out that we've got it in the right spot. Hold it with your thumb. I'm just going to catch it. Don't do too big a stitch as that you can see the big stabbing stitch on the other side. Sometimes with this big needle it can be quite tricky. You don't want to be pulling away from your front of your stitch. I'm just going to go back because I've got the thread there, looking to see. So the way this hangs with gravity, that's going to hang in the shirt, ideally like that, okay? Just catch that through there. So you can't see any of your safety pin from the back, so it looks just as neat on the inside what it does on the outside. And then we can just catch that thread back down in here so that it's neatened off. just pull that through. And lace it over here. So it looks just as neat on the inside as what it does on the outside. And we have our 4 petals and our gaps, and that's a nice 3D shape to sit up from your shirt or your blouse or your hat. So enjoy.